Rama Hare Hare.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Monday. It is 9th of February. It is Govinda Masa or Falguna Masa and the Krishna Paksham Ashtami Tithi. There are no Vaishnava events in the calendar. So we shall move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Maitreya Muni is speaking to Vidura about the 9 different kinds of creation. The first 6 kinds of creation are they're called Sarga, they are by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Later on, 3 kinds of creation, they're all by Lord Brahma. But however, so instead of who has created, but Maitreya Muni is speaking what are the different kinds of creation. So in the last 3 creations, like the 7th, 8th, and 9th creations, he was speaking about the trees and the creepers. These are the 7th creation. So which have got some sense perception, feeling pain within the low, but they are almost unconscious, but they feel a little bit of pain in the heart. So with their Vutrotahastu Tamaha Paraya Antahaspasha Visheshinaha. Antahaspasha Visheshina. They have got little bit of pain within the heart. Antahaspasha Visheshinaha. And then in the 8th creation, he described about 28 different kinds of animal beings. Sham Astamaha Sargaha. So Ashtavinshad Vido Mataha. Avido Bhuritamuso Granadnya Prujyavedinaha. And those animals, they by smell, they will survive or they achieve their desirables. Granadnya Prujyavedinaha. And they have got a little enviousness within their heart towards other animals. They remember a little bit. Likewise, Prujyavedin, Granadnya. Their main livelihood is based on by smelling. Avido Bhuri Tamaso, they're extensively in the mode of ignorance. They're allowed. So Ashtavimshat Vido Mataha, 28 different kinds. So those animals we have seen yesterday. Gaurajo Mahyaha Krishnaha Sokoro Gavayo Ruruhu Dvishapa Pashavashchami Avihu Vushtasya Sattama. So these are all clove-hoofed animals. Gaurajo, this is a cow. Okay, let us see once again those animals, animal beings. So, O purest of Vidra, of lower animals, the cow, goat, buffalo, Krishna stag, hog, gavaya, animal, deer, lamb, and camel all have cloven hooves. And then further, which have got one hoof, they're all called Karo, Ashvo, Ashvataro, Gauraha, Sarabhash, Shamari, Tata, Yete cha Ekashapaha, Chattaha, Shunu Pancha Nakan Pashun. The horse mule, ass, Gaura, Sarabha, bison, and wild cow all have only one hoof. Now you may hear from me about the animals who have 5 nails. These are called Panchanakas, 5 nails. So there are Swa, Srugalo, Grupo, Vyagro, Marjaraha, Sesasallakau, Simha, Kapir Gajaha, Kurmu, Godacha, Makaradayaha. The dog, jackal, tiger, fox, cat, rabbit, sajaru, lion, monkey, elephant, tortoise, alligator, goshapa, etc. all have 5 nails in their claws. They are known as panchanakas, or animals having 5 nails. And later on, Maitreya also spoke about the birds which fly in the sky. So they are Kanka Gurudra Bakasyena Bhasa Balluka Barhinaha Hamsa Sarasa Chakrahva Kaka Buluka Adayaha Kadhaha. The heron, vulture, crane, hawk, bhasa, balluka, peacock, swan, sarasa, chakravaka, crow, owl, and others are the birds. This we have seen yesterday. And today, Maitreya Muni further describing about the human beings, human beings have got nourishment from top to bottom. They eat food through the mouth, and the nourishment goes downwards. Food goes downwards, and these human beings, they're all excessively in the mode of passion, and they're inclined to work more and lots of hard work. And they're always struggling, but they think that they are in the happiness. So it is the foolest than the animal beings. Likewise, Maitreya Muni is saying here and further down about Srila Prabhupada describing more. Here we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 10, verse number 26. अर्वाक् स्रोतस्तु नवमः शक्तः एकविदो नृणां रजो अधिकाः कर्मपरा दुःखे च सुखमानिनः. अर्वाक् स्रोतस्तु नवमः. Arvak srotastu. Arvak is the downwards. What is this? Srotastu, passage of food. This is nourishment goes downwards. Human beings, they take food through the mouth and it goes. When they stand on their legs, it goes. But it's specifically mentioned here. Arvak srotastu navamaha. This is the 9th creation. Chattaha eka vidondunam. Chattaha, O Vidura, eka vidondunam. This is one kind of species, nunam, of human beings. Chattaha eka vidondunam. So whenever in the Srimad Bhagavatam, there are 8.4 million species. So out of those, 0.4 million species, that is 400,000 species of only humankinds. There are 400,000 humankinds. So these are all categorized as the Ekavidodunam, one species of human beings. Rajo Adhikaha Karmapara, they are prominent in the mode of passion. Rajo Adhikaha Karmapara, inclined to more work. Karmapara. Dukkecha Sukamaninaha, they struggle, they are always in the misery, but they think that they are in the happiness. Sukamaninaha. So this is the fullest of the animals. Even animals, they do not do such kind of things. Animals, they are eating, sleeping, and they enjoy. They do not think about tomorrow and they do not worry about yesterday. But whereas human are because excessively in the mode of passion, very prominent, and they're always working hard and hard. Dukkecha sukamaninaha. Likewise, Maitreya Muni is saying. Arvakrotastu navamaha chattaha eka vidondunam rajo adhikaha karmapara dukke cha sukamaninaha. Translation. The creation of the human beings who are of one species only and who stock their eatables in the belly is the 9th in the rotation. In the human race, the mode of passion is very prominent. Humans are always busy in the midst of miserable life, but they think themselves happy in all respects. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can I request Gauringa Mataji to read the purport, please? Gauringa Mataji. Okay, if Mataji is not available, Lalita Devi Mataji, would you like to read the purport?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The human being is more passionate than the animals, and the sex of the life sex life of the human being is more irregular. The animals have their due time for sexual intercourse, but the human being has no regular time for such activities. The human being is endowed with a higher advanced stage of consciousness for getting relief from the existence of material miseries, but due to his ignorance, he thinks that his higher consciousness is meant for advancing in the material comforts of life. Thus, his intelligence is misused in the animal propensities, eating, sleeping, defending, and mating, instead of spiritual realization. By advancing in material comforts, the human being puts himself into a more miserable condition, but illusioned by the material energy. He always thinks himself happy even while in the midst of misery. Such misery of human life is distant from the natural, comfortable life enjoyed even by the animals. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Thank you, Jai.
In this purport, Srila Prabhupada is describing about the human being is more passionate than the animals. Okay, and thus the sex life of the human beings is more irregular. Okay. So in the animals, so whenever the season comes, so for example, just before the spring, when the particular seasons, so they are inclined for the mating, so that they will have their offspring in due course of time. So, and also it is common across animals, birds, and everything. So that is regular. That is uh, by naturally they're inclined, but whereas human being, it is irregular. So there are nidraya hairte naktam vyavayena vavayaha devachadda ihyarajan kutumba bharane va. So most of the time they spend nidraya hrite naktam in the night time, nidraya hrite, and vyavaya cha vavayaha, and also sexual course. Most of the time they spend sleeping and mating, and then devachadda ihyarajan. Sukadev Goswami describes in the daytime they work hard. Devachadda for the sake of money, ihyarajan kutumba bharanenava to maintain the family. But this kind of thing it is also there in the birds and animals, but for a little bit of time. They do not work very hard. They eat and sleep and then enjoy. That is the animal's propensity. But human beings, they're always working hard and hard. Animals have their due time for sexual intercourse, but the human being has no regular time for such activities. So the human being is endowed with a higher advanced stage of consciousness for getting relief from the existence of material miseries. But he misuses, but due to his ignorance, he thinks that his higher consciousness is meant for advancing in the material comforts of life. Okay, this is okay. Prabhupada is describing it is human life is meant for self-realization, not for the living like an animals with irregular propensities, irregular habits. But this is all due to the ignorance. He thinks that again, akshipta atmendriha strinam, asrinam cha mayaya, asatinam cha mayaya, raho rajita yalapaihi, raho rajita yalapaihi. So they spend all of this time with the women and then Shishunam Kalabhashinam and thinking that my children are very cute and they're happy and I am happy. So in such a way, most of the Asitinam cha Maya by the illusory energy of the Lord, they spend all of this time. Atmajaya Satagara Pasudravina Bandushu Niroda Mola Hridaya Atmanu Bahumanyate, and thinking that yes, this is my home, my children, my family, my vehicles, my car, my phone, my laptop, my work, my job, everything. In such a way, Atmanum bahumanyate. I'm most fortunate. I do not have any problems at all. I have got my good house, my own house, freehold house. Okay, so this is how a human being, it is due to the ignorance. So thus his intelligence is misused in the animal propensities, eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. So the ahara nidra bhayumaitanam cha samanyam etat pasubihi naranam. It is some common among human beings and also the animal beings. By advancing in the material comforts, the human being puts himself into a more miserable condition, but illusioned by the material energy, he always thinks himself happy. Narkastyam, um, even though narakyastam hi deham vai puman na puman chektum ichchati, even though he is in the miserable condition of life, even the body is no more working, all body parts are fall down, but na puman chektum ichchati, he does not like to leave that body. This is again, he also knows that, but the desire is there in the heart, core in the heart. He does not want to leave. So even the body is not working, though on the bed, so he continues his life. Devamaya vimohitaha. So this is all by the illusory energy of the Lord. Kapil Bhagavan describes how the living entity suffers. Um, here, gruheshu potantreshu dukkatantreshu atindritaha. And kurvan dukkha pratikaram sukvan manyate gruhi. He brings so many problems. Gruheshu, especially, he is speaking about gruheshu and the family people. Gruheshu kotantreshu, they will have so many plans. Dukkha tantreshu atindritaha, they're all bringing only miseries into their life. Dukkha tantreshu atindritaha. For the sense gratification purposes, they put so many plans which would bring only miseries. And then once they have planned throughout their life, and then kurvan dukkha pratikaram, and each one they wanted to solve their problems, achieve them. But people in this material world, they call achievements. We have achieved so much. Without work we cannot achieve, but it is all hard working. They put milestones, and then they each milestone they will achieve. Generally in the corporate companies, they put like that. We have to, last year we have achieved this one, and next year we need to achieve more profit. But actually people are suffering. They wanted to extract the blood of the people. In terms, they wanted to see that one in the money in different ways, profits, dividends, like that. But actually here, kurvan dukkha pratikaram sukhavan manyate gruhi. They think that they are happy by contracting the miseries. First, they put miseries and they will contract each and every one misery and then think that they are happy. That is most miseries. He always thinks himself happy, even while in the midst of the misery. Okay, that is the miserable condition of human. Such misery of human life is distinct from the natural comfortable life enjoyed even by the animals. If we see the cow it will eat the grass and it will go whatever is available and drink whatever is available and then sleep. So, and then it lives happy. That life is comfortable for animal. He does not have to think about the yesterday and it does not have to think about the future. Naturally, it will get its livelihood. Okay, so that is the animal life. And humans, they're always suffering about, if yesterday someone speaks something, he remembers and always struggles why he has been speaking like that, why he did that, and he is not good, and they are good likewise. So there's so many different kinds of thoughts will come. And also, what about the future? What about the education? If we do not study properly, it is not possible for us to maintain the family. Our children may not live properly in the society. So many ways, these are all miseries of the human life. But this is not existing in the animals. Likewise, Maitreya Muni and Prabhupada is here explaining very in detail. Okay, so this is Arvak Srotastu Navamaha Chattaha Eka Vidondunam Rajo Adikaha Karma Para Dukke Sukamaninaha. Can I request the devotees kindly follow line by line? Arvakrotastu navamaha.
Arvakshrotastu navamaha.
Chatraha ekavido nृणाम्.
Shatar ekavido nृणाम्.
Rajo adhikaha karmapara.
Rajo adhikaha karmapara.
Dukkhe cha sukhamaninaha.
Dukhe cha sukhamaninaha.
Again. Arvakrotastu navamaha.
Arvakshrotastu navamaha.
Chatraha ekavido nृणाम्.
Shatar ekavido nृणाम्.
Rajo adhikaha karmapara.
Rajo adhikaha karmapara.
Dukkhe cha sukhamaninaha.
Dukhe cha sukhamaninaha.
Once more. Arvakrotastu navamaha.
Arvakshrotastu navamaha.
Chattaha ekavido nृणाम्. Rajo adhikaha karmapara.
Rajo adhikaha karmapara.
Dukkhe cha sukhamaninaha.
Dukhe cha sukhamaninaha.
Very beautiful. Can I request devotees kindly take a turn to recite? Swarup Prabhuji, would you like to go first?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna to all the dear devotees. Arvakshrotastu navamaha. Sattar eka vidu naranam. Raja adhika karmapara. Dukkhe sa sukha maninaha.
Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. Asha Mataji, please.
Arvakshrotastu navamaha. Shakt ehavido nirnam. Rajo adhikaha karmapara. Dukkesha shugamaninaha.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Gauringi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Arvakshrotastu navamaha. Chattarika vido ninam. Rajodhikaha karma para. Dukhe cha sukhamaninaha. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. And Devashish Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Arvakshrotu navanaha. Kastar eko vidoho naha. Rajo diksha karmo para. Dukshe na shuke manahinaha.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Jai Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. Arvakshrotastu namaha. Kshattar eka vidho nrunam. Rajo adhikaha karma para. Dukhe cha sukhamaninaha. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Lalita Devi Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Arvakastotrastu navamanaha kshatriyeka vido namaha rajo adhikaha karmaparaha dukkechu sukhamaninaha. Sorry, Prabhuji.
Would you like to do once again, Mataji? Arvakshrotastu navamaha.
Arvakastotrastu navamaha
Chattaha eka vido nृणाम्.
kshatriyeka vido namaha runam. Sorry.
Chattaha eka vido nृणाम्.
Kshatriyeko vido runam.
Rajo adhikaha karmapara.
Rajo adhikaha karmapara
Dukkhe cha sukhamaninaha.
dukkechu sukhamaninaha.
Would you like to do it again, Mataji?
Okay, Prabhuji. Arvakastotrastu navamaha kshatriyeko vido runam रजो अधिकः कर्मपरा दुःखेषु सुखमानिनः.
Very beautiful.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for correction. Thanks so much.
Meena Mataji, please.
अर्वावस्तोतस्तु नवमः क्षते एकविदो नृणां रजो अधिका कर्मपरा दुःखे च सुखमानिनः.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Sanchita Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Arvak stotastu navamaha shattar eka vido ninama rajo adhika karma para dukhe cha sukha maninaha. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. Hangma Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna dear devotees. Arvakstrotastu navamaha shatta eka vido nrinam rajo adhikaha karma para dukhe cha sukha maninaha. Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Usha Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Arvakastrotastu navamaha kshatere ekvido nृणाम् रजोऽधिकः कर्मपरा दुःखे च सुखमानिनः.
That's the translation as well, Mataji, please.
The creation of the human beings who are of one species only and whose stock there are eatable in the belly is the ninth in the rotation. In the human race, the mode of passion is very prominent. Humans are always busy in the midst of miserable life, but they think themselves happy in all respects. Hare Krishna. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. Arvaksrotastu navamaha chattaha ekavido nrunam rajo adhikaha karma para dukhe cha sukhamaninaha. Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. We shall move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Today's letter to Damodara, March 5th, 1971, Bombay. Can I request Gauri Mataji to read this letter, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My dear Damodara, please accept my blessing. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 8th January 1971 and have noted the contents. Yes, you may like to know that I shall be returning to the USA by the first week of April. There are so many devotees who have been recommended for United States by the temple president. So when I return, I shall initiate them all. Uh, at that time, Nolan Prabhu may also become initiated by me. He certainly sounds qualified. Please offer him my blessing and thank him very much for his very kind letter includes along with yours. Here in India, our program is going on very nicely. Especially, we are making so many life members, and that program is so important that we are getting money, supports, and distributing our literature all at the same time. But uh, anyway, we can distribute our books is good because anyone who reads our Krishna book, TLC, and not and Bhagavad Gita as it is sure to become a Krishna conscious person. It is a most valuable service to Krishna to distribute these books. Please offer my blessing to Tosana Krishna, Patita Pavana, Nolan, Road, Robert, Robis, Larry, Margaret, Devi, and Chris Prabhus, hoping this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Right. Thank you, Mataji. Any takeaway points, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Here's Prabhupada blessing to Damodara, and he is wrote this letter in the 8th of January 1971, and he is in India that time. Then he is going back to USA again. Then he blessing to and recommended to initiated devotees. Then and there is going initiated. Then they are very nicely use the they're very nicely going on there everything. Then Prabhupada mentioned many things this letter. Then he going to when he went to then he going to give devotees initiated. Then he make he talking about India. He make many life members. Then his program also he doing program also. Then he got he getting money. He mentioned that also. Then book distribute. Then also Bhagavad Gita. He Bhagavad Gita also he distribute. I think so, Prabhuji. Then he is happy to them, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. I cannot explain properly, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. You did explain everything. Thank you so much, Mataji. So beautiful.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, any other points? Harma Mataji wanted to add?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Mataji has explained it as well, and over here, what I feel like, as he has said that he's going to initiate Nolan Prabhuji also, and he says that he certainly sounds qualified. So I believe it means that Prabhuji, he has so much strong trust in other devotees that actually Prabhuji and many other devotees, they are actually recommended by other temple presidents, and he trusts them, and he is going to initiate them, which shows that the mutual trust and understanding within the community, within the devotional community. And it's so nice to know that, Prabhuji. So yeah, mainly I found this point very nice in the letter, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Any other comments?
And he's also happy that he mentions in the other paragraph that so many, they are able to encourage other people to become the members as well. They are able to gain supporters, which is also nice to know. And to distribute book is to distribute knowledge, which, because it helps people to come into Krishna consciousness, it helps them realize what actually this life is given to them for. So he focuses on the importance of a book distribution on the second paragraph, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji, thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah, just yeah, Mataji, like explain everything. I just want to like small add that here Prabhupada is also mentioning that reading Krishna book, Teaching of Lord Chaitanya and Nectar of Devotion. You know what he means?
Yes,
And
Mataji.
Bhagavad Gita, like, surely they become, Krishna consciousness person. So, so in that was Prabhupada has so much in that books has given. So he was like, sure that in reading that those book will make them to be Krishna consciousness person.
Yes, it is very beautiful, Mataji. Yes, correct. Anyone who reads these books, they'll become Krishna conscious. It is just only the taste. If one allocates a set of time in a day, maybe evening some particular time, maybe 6 to 6:30, half an hour to read one particular book, that taste it will come, and it will, once it becomes routine, he will relish and he will immerse himself in the ocean of happiness by reading Krishna consciousness books, and then more and more absorb. Yes, thank you, Mataji. Any other comments? So that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. When we distribute solar grain, this is the most valuable service. Sometimes people will distribute the food and many other ways, but giving the knowledge is most essential, because why they are existed, why they are in this body, this knowledge is embedded in the all these books, Krishna book, teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Nectar of Devotion, Bhagavad Gita as it is. So that is the main motto of our Hare Krishna moment. So distributing the knowledge, educate the people. Okay. That is my takeaway as well. And from the announcements point of view, so today is Monday evening at 6:30 p.m. regular evening japa, and then 8 p.m. we have got teachings of Lord Chaitanya. These are upcoming updates, and Lakshmi updates are we have received 999. So just again we'll share that one. Yeah. This one share is going to be here. So this is our total of fundraise. So now we have the 21 devotees have contributed. So like say we say 28. Totally we are at 999 pounds. So just I have hidden the names for time being. Okay, 21 devotees. Okay, this is just updates on the fundraise. Okay, these are all updates. And the devotees, if you have got any updates on Krishna consciousness or any events are going on, kindly share. Hare Krishna. Okay, if there are no updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. पंचकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हैप्पी कृष्ण कॉन्शियस डे एवरीवन। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री